A new year usually means new health goals, but you might be hearing the same old tips to accomplish them. Eat slowly, more fiber, reduce fat and sugar, drink more water.
The fact of the matter is the nutrition advice really hasn't changed. And so today I thought I would tell you a little bit about something that's maybe more exciting about that old advice that might motivate you more.
And that something is microbiome, a bacteria in our digestive tract that actually keeps us healthy. The bacteria eats what we feed it, and in return, the microbiome breaks down food, regulates fat storage, and keeps bad bacteria at bay. So what does this all mean for your 2017 health goals? Well, when it comes to eating slowly, you can forget that old idea of letting your head catch up with your stomach.
It used to be that when we told people that advice, we'd say, well, as your stomach distends, as you get more food in it, it signals the brain that you're full, and if you eat slower, that signal will get there because somehow the signal was delayed from the stomach distension. Well, it turns out that really doesn't have anything to do with it. It's really about the fact that the bacteria, when they're fed, want to reproduce 1 billion times. So they have 1 billion more bacterial cells. And when they hit that 1 billion mark, they release a different protein that signals a hormone, that signals the brain to decrease your appetite. And so if you work with your bacteria by eating slower and maybe holding off just a little bit before you have that second helping or that dessert, the bacteria will help you to control your appetite.
And that's not all microbiome is good for. When it comes to fiber,
well, it turns out that that is the preferred food of beneficial bacteria. And so there's lots of different types of bacteria that can live within us. And we want to make sure that we're feeding the beneficial bacteria. Bacteria find that certain types of fiber are particularly tasty. So inulin is a type of fiber that's found in onions, garlic, artichokes, asparagus, jicama. And they love that. They love inulin. But they love really any kind of fiber. So that advice of eating those types of food and eating more of those types of food is really so that we are feeding the right bacteria so that they will reproduce more and be more beneficial to us.
And when you give your body high-fat, high-sugar foods,
that actually favors a type of bacteria that isn't as beneficial to us. In fact, can cause things like obesity, metabolic syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, problems with our immunity. And so you can see that if we eat like Americans typically eat, we're not doing ourselves any good. The bacteria actually talk to our brain. They can actually affect our mood. They can actually affect our appetite. They can actually affect our taste receptors, our taste buds. And it turns out that that bacteria that likes junk food is very good at signaling our brain to eat more of it. And so what happens is, as people are on that kind of a diet, they have a really hard time changing it. Because the bacteria that likes that kind of diet is making sure that we continue to eat it.
And lastly, drinking more water will not only keep you healthy and hydrated, new research suggests it can help you lose weight.
And they found that older people with just 2 cups of water before sitting down to a meal lost weight faster and more of it than anyone else in the study. So, drink more water, eat more fiber, and eat slower, and maybe this year things will work better in your resolutions for a better and healthier diet.